Friday Night SmackDown. Today started out in the Mohegan Sun, and SmackDown started out with John Laurinaitis and David Otunga. Now John Laurinaitis is in charge of SmackDown for the night, so then he decides to start off the match with the United States Champion on the line in a steel cage match. It was Jack Swagger versus Santino Marella, and it was a pretty nice match, I guess. And it's an agreeable steel cage match, especially to start off SmackDown. And it's a it was good. The ending was pretty alright. It was predictable that Santino Marella would actually retain his title. So how it all happened after about an 8-minute match, once Santino was about to escape the cage, Jack Swagger gets him in an ankle lock, and Vicky Guerrero struggling with the ref with the gate to close the cage. She shuts it on right on Jack Swagger, so then knocking him out, so then giving Santino the chance to escape, thus retaining his championship title. So then the following match was going to be Drew McIntyre in his return, because John Laurinaitis promised him that if he won one more match from a person of his choosing, he can get hired again to work for the WWE once more. But unfortunately, that person was the Great Khali. But then David Otunga came out, and then they announced that he has a new opponent. So he made Khali sit down. Then out comes, yes, it went from a 7-footer to a 4-footer, Hornswoggle. So then it ends up being a squash match, and Drew McIntyre doesn't even pin him. Hornswoggle was unable to battle. So then Drew McIntyre wins by default. So that's how what happens right there, and that's pretty much it. But at the very end of the match, then of course the Great Khali would come out. Then he just kicks Drew McIntyre. So then I guess all is well at the end. Drew McIntyre got his job back, and Great Khali got to do something, I guess. So after the commercial break, they showed that Mark Henry, who just recently got inducted to the Sports Hall of Fame, he then had a match with Ezekiel Jackson, which surprises me because Ezekiel Jackson hasn't been in action for a while. He's not injured or anything, but he's they haven't been showing him lately. Neither Mark Henry, but Mark Henry they've been putting him in matches, and it surprises me that it's like a mid-card match. So it's an agreeable match, and it seems here that it was pretty much a really quick match. Mark Henry just straight and forward, and then Mark Henry gets the win, another pin, another win, and it was pretty fast. It was a fast match. I guess it was okay because they're showing Ezekiel Jackson and Mark Henry, and it's better. I like it this way. So then after that, we have John Laurinaitis versus Teddy Long, but in the beginning of the show, John Laurinaitis, since he's the general manager for the day, that if Teddy Long wins, he's his girlfriend Oksana is gonna be versus Kane, and that's a weird stipulation. Even the commentators say that and everything. So then the match barely starts, and then John Laurinaitis says, "Oh, do you really want to do this?" And but with his his little laryngitis voice, whatever, So so Kane comes out because Teddy Long refuses to lay down for the pin, and then what you think is gonna happen? He's gonna take Oksana, but then Randy Orton comes out and delivers an RKO on Kane. So then that just defeats the purpose of having Kane come out versus Oksana. So then Teddy Long just gets a quick schoolboy pin, and then it's 1, 2, 3, and he wins. And that's pretty much what happened there too. Next we have R-Truth and Kofi Kingston versus Epico and Primo. Now this is not for the tag team champions or anything. It's just a little match. And before I didn't really like Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. I guess they're a little entertaining now. I guess you can place them in the tag team division. I guess they're fairly new, but I actually would have preferred Kofi Kingston and The Miz, but I don't know. it would have been better, like, because like the Miz is not even in WrestleMania this year, and they usually don't announce tag team championship matches for the at WrestleMania anymore. See, because that's what I want to see. I want to see at WrestleMania like a triple threat tag team match for the tag team champions, like a tables match, just like hardcore, just like back then. Well, the tag team division's like different now, and that's what I kind of hate. But I guess SmackDown was what, like, was tag team divisions, other than the let's make it a tag team match, and which they actually have today also. Um, well, pretty much it's a little match. It's pretty good actually. I like this match. Seen some stuff there, and like Epico and Primo are entertaining the crowd. Well, because they're the heels, but they actually do some pretty good stuff. They something today I saw I'd never seen before. I forgot Epico or Primo, but Kofi Kingston, as he ran against the ropes, he pulled the middle rope, then making him fall through it, which I've never seen before. That's what I like to see. I like to see new stuff, especially in tag team divisions, because the tag team divisions are actually good. I want to see the tag team division grow. They don't have much people in WWE. I want that to grow. I hate tag team matches with all the main eventers. Just it's too predictable. I hate it, dude. It's too often. I wanted to get rid of it. Only tag team division should be the tag team matches of the whole show. So we have just like that. So pretty much all that happens, and overall the winner is Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. Well, that's gonna whatever. They're okay, I guess. Like I said before, I want a better tag team division, because the tag team division could be better. But I guess they're gonna move this on all the way to WrestleMania. It'll just be an unannounced match, probably for the tag team championships. Who knows? Maybe they'll do something like they lose it on the way and then they regain it at WrestleMania. Just like last year they had Sheamus and Daniel Bryan for the United States Championship, and that was a dark match before WrestleMania. And, it's kind of crazy because now we have Sheamus and Daniel Bryan for the main event at WrestleMania. So that's what's pretty cool about it too. Finally, we got the main event, which is a 6-man tag team match. Well, before that they had a little promo. It wasn't. It's just a promo, I guess. Because I like SmackDown because they do have promos on SmackDown, which they lack in Raw. And I guess it's alright. It's hyping WrestleMania a bit. But what I hate about like the month before WrestleMania, the shows they always shows like flashbacks and all that stuff from like past episodes and stuff. And I don't like that at all. It's just a waste of time. I just want to see the action, and I just want to see like the wrestling and everything. I want to see the storyline go through, and I don't want to see what happened already, because I know what happened already. So I guess they just cut a little promo with. So this is like Michael Cole just interviewing Sheamus and Daniel Bryan, I guess. Daniel Bryan just being the heel he is, and then Sheamus being the guy he is too. Then that's leading to the main event tag team match was 6-man tag team match with Big Show, Randy Orton, and Sheamus on one side, and on the other side, The Miz, Kofi Kingston, and Daniel Bryan. And of course, a tag team match routine and everything. They have that and that, switch off, whatever, and don't let the other guy tag. And then finally, the last guy explodes, knocks down everyone else, and that was Randy Orton. He gets the pin, he wins and everything. And after the match, they have Randy Orton, whatever. And then Kane comes out, and then they start battling out, and they're going through the crowd and everything and stuff. And that's how the match ends. And like I said before, I guess it was a pretty good SmackDown, agreeable, besides the main event. Then the end, just concluding to the storyline of Kane versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And, that's pretty much it, I guess. So, Breakfast Club. Sorry guys for not making too much videos. I've been busy lately and stuff. I have a lot of important things to do. Like, because I'm on this contest and everything. And it's like, oh, wow, I make it to the next rounds. I'm hoping to get into the final rounds in state, and then after that probably nationals. if I do good enough to make top 4. So yeah, that's just a little thing. It's all right. So I'll see you guys later. I'll make another review soon. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. So I'll make another review eventually, but probably not next from Rob. But expect something soon though.